Hello everyone, my name is Brittany Hughes and my PowerPoint for tonight is of economics. And economics basically is what keeps our country going to where there are consumers who buy products or purchase services and the business keeps going based upon the profits. And there can be even macroeconomists where you have your big corporations and your stock market to where just the whole economy will be able to maintain and keep up and running. But lately, within the past year, we've kind of dealt with a roller coaster of economical events, such as the big one, COVID-19, that shut all the businesses down, and we had our presidential inauguration that can also have a big turn in the economy, to where there are businesses who raise their prices, or because of shortages from the pandemic, there have been prices also went up from that as well. So, to begin, let's start with what happened since COVID-19. So in the third quarter of the last year, the economy has expended over a third of what it was to begin with, compared to last year. So with the big expansion that was made, there wasn't much recovery because of the lack of workers and everything that has been going up in prices. There has been a 5% decline back since 2020, and the unemployment rates have dropped from 14.8% to 6.3% since the recovery of the pandemic, although there are still people who are receiving unemployment from COVID-19 and who are still unable to find jobs, and even there are some who are still even taking advantage of that, to where there are a whole bunch of businesses, even bigger corporations, that have help wanted signs all over the place. And my mom's business included, we normally have ranging from 12 to 20 employees, and we're only down to 6. So this has affected not only the economy, but also businesses, like small business owners, and even bigger corporations as well. So even though there's a little bit of recovery, there's still a little bit of changes that need to be made to where everything is back up and running and everything is back to normal. And the biggest example for the economy, price raise and inflation, would be with gas prices. Now, I will say though, a couple months ago, the East Coast went through a pipeline malfunction, to where the data system or something like that has gotten hacked, to where the transportation and the pipelines shut down, to where everybody was in a big old panic, and there were gas shortages and stuff like that, and immediately the West Coast also dealt with the same thing, to where back in early 2021 it was $2.71 but a gallon, but before Biden's inauguration it was $1.97. I am personally basing this off of the gas station that I normally go to. Overall, at the time, whenever I was looking into this article, the prices ranged from $2.50 to $2.80. And now, since we've dealt with the pipeline issue and even more inflation, we've dealt with close to $3 a gallon. The gas station that's up by the Paul's Place, that hot dog restaurant that I live by, is now $2.95 a gallon, and more in the mainstream Wilmington, they're $2.99 to $2.98 a gallon, which is quite ridiculous in my opinion. And of course, with the high inflation, the stock markets have had a big impact with that as well, but there have been a quote from the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics. Higher gas and grocery store prices were the primary drivers of the increase because there have been not as much employees in the industries to where we get milk, where we get bacon, where we get different types of food, to where it's costing more to have employees and stuff like that. And this was from November 2020 to February 2021, there's been a 0.3% decrease in inflation rates, even though prices have honestly gone through the roof. I am not trying to drive into politics, but I kind of see, like, since the inauguration, prices have gone up substantially. Not only in your meats and your gas prices, but near about everything else. You can go into restaurants and they have bumped their prices through the roof. And even I work with my mother, so we clean houses, and we even had to raise our prices as well for that. And this quote, even though you're not able to see it, is the higher gas and grocery store prices. It was accessed from the Consumer Price Index Summary back in March of 2021. And so, overall, ever since COVID-19, things have gone up tremendously, and there has still been lack of work, and, well, not lack of work, lack of people wanting to work because of the unemployment. The money that's coming from the unemployment is still driving everything, and people are still staying home and collecting the money rather than actually going out to work, because some of them are actually getting more money from unemployment than they would going and getting a job. So, I hope you appreciated this. I hope you enjoyed this PowerPoint, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.